Alright, so this is a tutorial. I will talk about the interface of Autodesk InfraWork, how to control the view, how to create a new site, use the module builder. I want to make clear this is based on the older version, 2019 version. There's a new 2020 version, but assume the interface is very similar, so I will use an older version to demonstrate. Before we start, I just want to talk quickly about model builder. This is the way you can actually generate a new site model directly. I do have BIM 360, so here I can actually see all the folders available in cloud. But right now I don't have any InfraWork there yet, so I have to just generate file first, then I will later upload this into cloud. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna just type Cincinnati, Ohio. As a way you can quickly zoom into site. Actually, I will just precisely load in the site I need for our project. I think that would make more sense. The site, let's just open the site address really quick. So it's Isan Community Center. I will just copy this address and paste right here. I think I should be able to find it. Alright, good. So here is our site. I can definitely see that's include pretty much everything we need. I do wanna actually include a larger site, so let's do a little bit larger one. I do want to make sure is correct, so let's just open the Google Map. You can use Google Map to confirm, make sure the site is close. Okay, so here we can see it. Alright, so I think what I want to do, this is in Google Earth, so I will include the entire the green area with maybe a few blocks along this this local expressway. Okay, so that's good. So here's a Cook Road. Okay, I will make it really large. I think that would be safe. So the way you can define the area of interest is either by drag a rectangular shape, or I can use draw a polygon. I think this will give me a little bit more flexibilities. So here I will just draw that. This is definitely large enough to cover most of the site. Okay, so that's enough. Then I use enter to finish. So that is how you define the area. You can also use your left button to, change the location a little bit. The goal is you do want to make sure it does cover the areas you intend to cover. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's definitely more than what we need. That's okay. Alright, so here I will go ahead and give the name of it. And I will save this file. I don't know if I can save directly. I think so. I can just save directly into a folder I created in earlier time. So just choose create model. Okay, so I believe it will do a couple of things. Number one, it will start to search in Autodesk Cloud, and then it will start to gather the data and download into your local. This will take a few minutes or sometimes even longer, depends on how large your site is. Because I link this with my Autodesk account, it will automatically email me, so I will just close it. Alright, so that's pretty much done. If you don't want to wait, you can just come back later. It will actually pop up this right here as one of the available models you can go ahead to open. To save some time, I will just open some files we downloaded a long time ago as a way to talk a little bit about interface of infra work. And this model is in local, it's not in cloud yet. So that's the reason it's actually opened relatively faster. So here's the model. Right. A couple of things I want to talk quickly. First thing is about the basic display. As you can see, this is a fairly large model with a lot of details like road, terrain. So first thing you want to do is in your view, you are able to change the display of the view. So if you click this setting right here, you can turn on the wireframe. This is relatively I would say slower if you show every single details with high resolution. So usually I will just change the quality to low. For me, I'm using my laptop, so this is always better. Use low visual quality. And wireframe is only something, if you want to check how dense the geometry is, you can turn on the wireframe. You could see it's fairly dense. It also depends on your view. If you're really far away from the thing, it's automatically kicking a low poly model as a wireframe. But actually, when you zoom in, you can see the polygon is pretty high. It might cause some problem if you run this in real-time engine in the future, but for now I think we're okay with the current number of polygons. And also usually I will turn off things I don't really need, like animation. I will turn it off. Realistic trees, you could turn it off if you are not using it. Sky, you can turn it off, but again, it really depends on your performance. If our computer start to suffer the low frame rate, I would definitely turn it off to save a little bit GPU rendering time. Okay, so just let you know, everything's right here in this custom view folder. All right. So I think that's the basic one. Okay, I receive a message say the model is ready. Oh, request failed. We are unable to create your model due to technical issues. All right, I don't know what happened, but later I probably want to do this again to check. So for now, the quick way you can navigate is holding Shift, holding the left button. You can drag it. Right button, you can change the view angle. That's pretty simple. If you want to zoom into a particular area, here you can go to bookmark. If you know you're gonna zoom in here a lot, you will add a bookmark. So let's see, test 001. So enter to finish. So now in the future, if you jump between the bookmark, you see that's a quick way you can quickly navigate into the location you just bookmarked. I use that a lot just as a quick way to navigate. All right. You can also do in infra work, there's a bunch of things you can do, like you can create a new analysis for the street network. You can create bridge, engineer structures, you can calculate the drainage, you can even simulate some of the drainage. So it's really powerful tools here. When you create a road, you can actually draw new road, you can manipulate old roads, you can change the road from the default planning to component. There are tons of things you can do here in infra work. Very powerful. Alright, and also you can always go back to here and home and then open. Yeah, I think the previous one definitely is failed, otherwise it should pop up now. I don't know, maybe we just start one more time. And this time let's just loading into a really small area, so it's not that too big. I know our site is right here, so why not I just do let's just do this based on the current. Well, let's save a little bit of energy. So here I will just define the site like that. Okay, enter finish. Right, so that's the whole site, and we'll I don't know if that's the problem, the cloud. So let's see, I have a new folder. I'll just do the infra work folder. Oh, I have to give a name. Site. Alright, and then let's go to create. Okay, so now it's calculating again. Let's wait a few minutes. Alright, about Ifw community site. And here I will show you another model we did for Lawrence County, Ohio. You can see this model is really large. It includes all the landscape satellite image as well as the bridge. Right, so here we go. That's a really large model. And here you can see the the building, the road, the highway. You can also navigate through this navigation box. What else we should cover? Yeah, I believe everything is here. Like layer, you can turn off some of the display. If you want to manipulate the road, you basically select the one you generate already from Autodesk Cloud, and here you can sort of see the property, the attributes of the road, and you can also right click, and then you can convert the road into component road, which will give you more option. You can change the width, you can add additional lengths. With the planning road, is a default come from Autodesk Cloud. You can add a vertex, you can manipulate this vertex up and down. One thing is really nice is it has a really beautiful way to connect the road with the terrain. So here if I display the wireframe, you can definitely see they matched precisely from the terrain to the road. So that is the nice thing about this program, is quite precise. Alright. Okay, so instead of wait here for the cloud to complete, I will stop the video. Later, if that file is kicking, I will launch another tutorial.